Metal music is a force of nature. It's raw, unfiltered energy, where each riff, drumbeat, and scream resonates with raw emotion. From the throbbing bass to the aggressive guitar solos, metal is more than just music. It's a cathartic experience. It's for those who live on the edge, those who want to feel every note, every beat coursing through their veins. Whether you're headbanging in a crowded venue or jamming in the privacy of your room, metal is a community and a lifestyle, giving voice to the unheard and the rebels of society. And in the heart of the Himalayas, one band dared to turn this raw power into a movement. They're called and they've taken Nepal's metal scene from the underground to the global stage. But how did a band from Kathmandu break through cultural and geographical barriers to perform at some of the biggest metal festivals in the world? Today, we cover the epic journey of Underside, a band that's rewriting the rules of heavy metal. It all started in 2010.
Nepal was still emerging from years of political instability.
Frequent changes in government, challenges in implementing federalism, and socio-economic
have further compounded instability, slowing the nation's progress.
And the music scene, especially metal, was mostly underground. Amidst this chaos, 5 young musicians decided to create something extraordinary. The original lineup included Abhishek KC on vocals, Bikrant Shrestha on guitar, Bikash Pujel on guitar, Manil Shakya on bass, and Bibek Tamang on drums. However, over time, Underside's lineup evolved, which also contributed to their ever-evolving sound. Drummer Bibek Tamang was later replaced by Nishant Hagir, forming the current lineup. These changes not only strengthened the band's identity, but also prepared them for the global stages they would soon conquer. With influences ranging from Lamb of God to Slipknot, they weren't just playing music, they were creating a voice for the rebellious youth of Nepal. Starting out was no easy task. Nepal had limited resources for metal musicians. No proper recording studios, no big labels, and only a handful of venues for live performances. But what Underside lacked in resources, they made up for with sheer determination. Their high-energy performances and raw sound made them a standout act in Kathmandu's underground scene. 2014 was a game-changing year for Underside. They released their debut EP, a 7-track masterpiece that cemented their place in Nepal's music history. While this EP showcased their incredible talent and established their unique sound, it was in 2019 that they released the groundbreaking single Gadi Mai. This powerful track made a bold statement against the mass animal sacrifices at Nepal's Gadi Mai festival. Combining brutal riffs with a compelling message, Underside showed the world that metal could be a force for social change. Not content with just making music, Underside decided to create something that would transform Nepal's music scene. In 2011, they founded the Silence Festival, Nepal's first annual metal festival. Over the years, Silence Festival has hosted legendary acts like Vader, Textures, and Behemoth, while giving Nepali metal bands a global platform. This wasn't just a festival, it was a revolution for metal in Nepal. Underside didn't stop at local fame, they went global. Representing Nepal, they smashed stages at Bloodstock Open Air in the UK, Download Festival in the UK, Silk Road Metal Fest in China. These performances weren't just gigs, they were cultural exchanges, where Underside proudly waved the Nepali flag on the world stage. In 2015, as Nepal was struck by a devastating earthquake, the Nepali metal community, including Underside, united to make a difference. While on tour, Underside contributed to the Nepal Earthquake Relief Compilation album, a collaborative effort by Nepali metal bands to raise funds for those affected by the disaster. Proceeds from the album were directed to support relief operations in the hardest-hit regions, showcasing how the metal community could channel its energy and global reach to help those in need. This initiative underscored Underside's commitment to using their platform not just for music, but for meaningful change. Moreover, they launched the Metal for Nepal initiative, a project focused on supporting the most vulnerable communities. Through these efforts, Underside helped provide food, medical supplies, and even access to education for children displaced by the disaster. By using their influence to aid in the recovery, Underside showed the true power of music. It's not just about creating, it's about caring for the community. The Heavy Metal World Cup of 2018 marked a significant milestone for Nepal's metal scene, as Underside reached the finals of this global, fan-voted competition organized by Metal Hammer magazine. Representing Nepal, Underside captivated metal fans worldwide with their powerful music and commanding stage presence. While they ultimately finished as the runner-up, losing to Japan's iconic Babymetal, their journey in the competition highlighted their status as one of the most exciting emerging bands in the global metal scene. In 2019, Underside released their highly anticipated album, Satan in Your Stereo. This album was a sonic evolution, blending metalcore, thrash, and groove metal with their signature energy. Tracks like Scare and Wild became anthems, proving that Underside was a band that could innovate without losing their essence. Underside's journey hasn't been without struggles. From limited resources to cultural stereotypes, they've faced it all. But their passion for music and their vision to uplift Nepal's metal scene has kept them going. Frontman Abhishek KC once said, "We are not just a Nepali band, we are a band from Nepal, and we want to connect with the world." And connect they did, with fans, cultures, and communities across the globe. Today, Underside stands as a beacon of hope and inspiration, not just for metalheads in Nepal, but for anyone who dreams of breaking boundaries. With new music on the horizon and a growing international fan base, their story is far from over. Underside's journey proves that music has no borders. They've shown us that even from a small Himalayan nation you can make an impact that resonates globally. If you loved their story, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video. And don't forget to stream Underside's music and show your support for the legends of Nepali metal. This is And What Next, signing off with a salute to the one and only Underside.